Hello students, we're starting off with module number 6, PYQs. The topics over here are divided into few different categories. The very first category which I'm going to take up is the easiest of all, and one question of this category comes in the exam every time. Let's look at this particular category which we have right now. This is the question on Spearman's rank coefficient. Okay, two categories of questions in this. One is repeated rank and the other is non-repeated rank. So let's observe this particular question. 5 marks का question आया है ये exam में. Okay. This is a PYQ, so it has already appeared in the exam for 5 marks. So let's look at this. Two data sets will always be given to you. So there is data set for X. We'll calculate rank for X. Data set for Y. We'll calculate rank for Y. Data set for X is 12, 17, 22, 27 and 32. Ranking आप दो तरीके से कर सकते हो. One is minimum to maximum. Second is maximum to minimum. जो भी आप x के लिए फॉलो करोगे सेम रूल y के लिए. मतलब अगर आप असेंडिंग ऑर्डर में x के लिए जा रहे हो तो y के लिए भी सेम. दिस इफ यू गो फॉर डिसेंडिंग इन x देन सेम फॉर y. ओके, एक असेंडिंग एक डिसेंडिंग ऐसा नहीं कर सकते. फाइन. So suppose if I start from least to maximum because the numbers are already arranged in order, I can see. So this is rank number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've gone minimum to maximum. Now let's look at the given data of y. Now this is not correctly arranged. There is some up and down. So we start with the minimum because x के लिए हमने minimum से start किया था. Again we start with minimum rank number 1. उसके बाद 115 is rank number 2, 117 is rank number 3, rank number 4 and rank number 5. Next thing which you need to calculate is called the difference, which is modulus of Rx minus Ry. So basically Rx and Ry का difference. So you can see Rx minus Ry 1 minus 1 0 here. If you put Rx minus Ry, it's going to be 2 minus 4, which is negative 2. Modulus will become positive 2. 0 here, 2 here and 0 here. Next, we need to calculate d square. The square of the values of d. So d square will be 0, 4, 0, 4, 0. And lastly, you require the total of d square, which is 8. Now coming to the Spearman's rank coefficient formula. The formula has a capital R. 1 minus 6 times summation d square divided by n cube minus n. What is n over here? N is the number of observations. N is the number of observations. So we have 5 observations. So n is going to be 5. ये जो denominator है वो 1 के नीचे नहीं है, 1 is independent, okay? 6 times summation is 8. 5 cube is 125 minus 5. We'll get 1 minus 48 divided by 120. You can of course use the calculator from here. So I'm getting 1 minus 0.4, which is 0.6. That's the value of capital R, which is nothing but your Spearman's rank coefficient. Okay, a very easy calculation, very simple technique. This was non-repeated data. What do I mean by non-repeated data? कहीं पे भी कोई भी नंबर रिपीट नहीं हुआ है. दो लोगों को सेम मार्क्स नहीं आए हैं, या फिर x की दो वैल्यू या y की दो वैल्यूज या तीन वैल्यूज सेम नहीं है. दैट इज नॉन रिपीटेड डेटा. सो ये आपका स्पीयरमैन्स रैंक कोएफिशिएंट का फॉर्मूला था. कैपिटल R इज स्पीयरमैन्स रैंक कोएफिशिएंट. वन थिंग यू नीड टू रिमेंबर कि ये जो कैपिटल R होता है, इट विल ऑलवेज लाई बिटवीन +1 and -1. So if you're getting any value beyond this, -1 से smaller or +1 से greater, then there is some mistake in your calculation. Okay, so that you need to check. Fine. So this was your first question, 5 marks. Let's go to the next question. Observe the data. Again, two sets of data as we had discussed before. One is X, one is Y. Now, just to save time and space, I'm going to calculate the rank of X below it itself and rank of Y below here, horizontally. You will of course not do it on the question paper, तो आपको पूरा लिखना ही है X and Y की values भी पेपर में, तो आपको tabular form में vertically लिख लेना, ठीक है? तो अब यहाँ पे अगेन आप मिनिमम टू मैक्सिमम कर सकते हैं या मैक्सिमम टू मिनिमम, तो इस बार चलो मैक्सिमम टू मिनिमम करने की ट्राई करते हैं। X के डेटा में मैक्सिमम वैल्यू 60 है, तो आर एक्स जो होगा 60 के लिए 1 आ जाएगा। उसके बाद lower than that is 55, so second rank will be for 55. After that there is 49 repeated twice. Observe, 49 is repeated twice in the value of X. Okay, so ये repeated data हो गया। अब repeated data के लिए एक ट्रिक होती है, मतलब समझो अगर ये repeated data है हमारा, okay, so if this was not repeated, तो हम इसको rank number 3 and 4 देते 49। So what we do is we are supposed to take the average 3 plus 4 divided by 2, which comes 3.5. तो ये तो 3.5 की रैंक है वो दोनों को जाएगी। 49 will get 3.5, both the 49. Okay, so rank number 3 is out, rank number 4 is out. Next rank will be rank number 5, which I'll go to the next lower number, which again if you observe is 43, which is repeated. Can you see 43 repeated? Okay, let me use a different color. Forty-three here repeated, 43 here repeated. Now this time it is going to be rank number 5 and 6 ka repetition. So again 5 plus 6 divided by 2, which becomes 5.5. So 43, both the 43 will get 5.5 as a rank. Okay. Next, after 43, the next number is for 37, which will get rank number 7 because 5 and 6 is out. Uske baad hai 32, which will get rank number 8. Then you have 20, which will have rank number 9, and 10 will have rank number 10. So you can observe there are 10 data sets in X, so आपका rank जो है वो last में 10 पे end होना चाहिए. Okay, so that's where your ranking has gone correct. Let's repeat the same process for Y. Again from maximum to minimum. Maximum value in Y is 70, so that's going to get rank number 1. Sorry, 72. Rank number 2 will be for 70. Rank number 3 for 60. Rank number 4 for 50. I'm looking at the row of Y, okay? We are observing the row of Y. Fine. Then we'll go for 45, which will get rank number 5. Then we'll have 40, which is going to be rank number 6. Then we have 30, which is repeated twice. So 7 and 8 ka average, which is going to be 7.5. I hope you know how to calculate that. 7 and 8 ka average tha, so next rank aayega 9, which goes to 25. And rank number 10 goes to 20. I hope the ranking is clear. How did we write these ranks? Once the ranks are written, again the same process, calculate D, which is the mod of Rx minus Ry. So 6 and 8 ka difference is 2. Here the difference is 5.5, 1.5, 9, 2 again, 3 here, 4.5, 0.5, 5 and 0. Next we need to calculate D square. So squaring the values, 4, this is going to be 30.25, 2.25. You can use your calculators, okay? 81, 4, 9, 12.25, 0.25, 25 and 0. You require the total of these square. So let's calculate. I have 1, 2, 3, 4.5. So there'll be 0 and the decimal at the end and 1 carry. So this is 35, 36, 37, 7 and 81. So 118, 118 and 13 is going to be 121, 31, 131 and 12. That's going to be 143, 143 plus 25. So 163, 168. That's a summation of D square. Okay. Now let's understand. This is repeated data. The formula of R is going to change. 1 again has no denominator, nothing. 6 times. This time it's going to be summation D squared. Okay. How many ranks are repeated? We have 1 here, repetition, 1 here, and 1 here. So m1 cube minus m1 upon 12, m2 cube minus m2 upon 12, m3 cube minus m3 upon 12. 3 repetitions, so m1, m2, m3 divided by n cube minus n. Now what is m1, what is m2, what is m3? m1 is the number of times the first number repeated, so that was 2 times. m2 is the number of times the second number repeated, again 2 times. m3 is the number of times the third number repeated, again 2 times. So let's substitute the values. Summation D square was 168. This is 2 cube, okay, plus here, sorry, 8 minus 2. And again 8 minus 2. Again 8 minus 2. All your m1, m2, m3 were 2. N is 10, so n cube is 1000. 10 here. Let's use a calculator because this is not an easy calculation. So we will be using the calculator here. Just a minute. This is a scientific calculator. Let's substitute the values here. 1 minus 6 times 168 plus 8 minus 2 is 6. 6 divided by 12 is 0.5. So 0.5, that is going to come 3 times, right? In the numerator. And the denominator is going to be 990. I think that much we can do manually. And the answer is negative 0.0273. Negative 0.0273. Observe this value is between negative 1 to plus 1. And this is your value of capital R, the rank coefficient in this particular case. I hope the sum is clear. Few areas which you need to take care. One is whenever there is a repeated rank, averaging करना है. तो ये वाले केस में 2 नंबर्स ही थे, तो हमने एवरेज लिया उसका. 3 नंबर्स होंगे तो उसका एवरेज, तो डिनोमिनेटर 3 हो जाएगा आपका. ओके. m1, m2, m3 जो है वो आपके कितने रिपीटेशन है उसकी वैल्यू है. कौन सा नंबर रिपीट हुआ है उसकी वैल्यू नहीं है. तो कोई नंबर अगर 2 बार रिपीट हुआ तो m1 2 होगा. दूसरा नंबर अगर 2 बार रिपीट हुआ तो m2 2 होगा, एंड सो ऑन. ओके. So you don't put m1 is 49. No, that's wrong. That will be a wrong answer. Again repeating, 1 is separate, n cube minus n is only for that 6 wala part. And 6 is outside the bracket, everything else is inside the bracket. Okay. I hope the sum is clear. And with respect to Spearman's, you will again have the same type of questions. If you observe this is non-repeated data, you can try it on your own. This was asked for 6 marks, which is actually, and this is again a repeated data. Okay. And this was asked for 5 marks. So a little lesser for 5 marks. But every paper will always have one question of Spearman. I want you guys to try these 2 questions on your own, the previous one and this one, using the techniques which we have already discussed in the video lecture. Okay. I hope you'll be able to do this. And in this particular case, just one observation, 74 is repeated 3 times. So I can help you with the ranking here because you've not taken a 3 repetition. If I look at the rank of X, like starting from the maximum, so 90 will be 1. The next lowest is 85, which is twice repeated. So 2 and 3 ka average will be 2.5. Next rank will be 4. Now rank number 5, rank number 6 and rank number 7 का average लेना है आपको. Okay, sorry. What's happening? Okay, rank number 5, 6, 7. 5 plus 6 plus 7 divided by 3 हो जाएगा ये, which will come to 6. You can use the calculator and check. Generally, it's the middlemost value, okay? So 6 here, 6 here and 6 here. बाकी के सारे रैंकिंग एज यूजुअल कंटिन्यू होंगे. इसके बाद रैंक नंबर 8 आएगा आपका 65, रैंक नंबर 9 आएगा आपका 60 एंड रैंक नंबर 10 आएगा आपका 50. इस तरह से you will be doing your ranking. I hope you are able to understand and follow this for solving the sum. All the very best, and we'll continue with module 6 in another video.